Hey, it's Preston Pugmire with Next Level Life. Today we're going to talk about what is a life vision and how can you really understand how to use it in your life. I'm excited. Let's do this. Think about what do I want my life to look like. Often people talk about that or think about it in the context of goals. What goals do I want to accomplish? What results do I want to achieve in my life? That is different than a life vision. Here's the distinction between goals and a vision. Think about it this way. If you are headed somewhere, like if you're in, I'm going to use a ship analogy. If you're in a ship 100 years ago, or if you're in a car with your GPS now, your goals or your outcomes or your results are the destination, okay? And then the vision is your compass or your GPS. Your vision is basically the North Star that is guiding you toward your goals and your outcomes and your results. So if you think about it like that, then you can understand that you are using a guiding principle, which is your vision, in order to get to your end results or your end goals. Now I have a video right here that talks about the questions you want to ask yourself when you're setting goals. And a lot of people miss these questions and they end up not setting the best goals as a result of them. Check that out. There are three components or big factors that are going to go into your life vision. We can break these down in other videos, and there's a lot of videos on this channel that you can get into with Next Level Life that talk about more about this stuff, but we're just going to do a big overview of what they are. Number one is your values. Now don't get this confused with comparing your values to other people's. There are so many different values like success, fitness, love, connection, health, playfulness, integrity, consistency, austerity. There are lots of different values. None of them are good or bad or better or worse than the other. They're going to depend on what you want for your life, and they're going to be different for other people. This is not about comparing your values to other people. So examples of values are going to be like love, success, health, commitment, consistency, playfulness, fun, connection, giving, contribution, excellence, respect, harmony, security, romanticism, integrity, and so on and so forth. Now this is about what works for you in your life and what is going to be your guiding compass, your GPS, in order to get to your destination. So for you, you want to figure out what do I want my life to look like, okay? And this is going to be different for everybody else, but your values are going to lead you there. They are your guiding system for getting you to where you want to go. It's part of your vision. And they can shift, and they can change. And your vision can change, and your values can change, depending on the stage of life that you're at, depending on what you want to accomplish, where you're at, if you have children, if you're working a lot, if you're retired, if you're married or not. It's just a lot of different stuff, man. So just get clear on what are your values. There's a lot of different values tests that you can take and ways that you can kind of determine what's important for you right now. And when you put them in a certain order and get clear on what they are, you get a really clear picture about what your life is going to end up looking like and how you're going to use this compass to get to where you want. That's the first part of what a vision is. The second component is going to be what do you want to be experiencing day to day? Because your vision is not just what is going to be in the outcome, right? But it's going to be, what does my life look like day to day? What emotions do I want to experience? What do I want to do with my time? Who do I want to be around? Do I want more freedom and travel, or do I want more structure? Do I want more connection? Do I want to have a lot of friends, or do I want to have just a couple of friends who I am really, really close to? What is it that you want? What do you choose to experience day to day? This is your journey. This is your vision, and it's going to be in alignment with your values. You see how your values and the things that you really care about are going to lead to, influence, inform, and affect your day-to-day experience. You get to design your life with intention. This isn't about just saying, I want to be happier. That's not a goal. And it's not going to actually get you to where you want to go. You got to be clear about what your values are, what day-to-day experience is going to make you happy, because somebody can have a specific day-to-day experience where they're just living their life in a certain way, and that will be happiness for them, or the happiness is the way that they approach their day-to-day experience, and for somebody else, that would be considered a massive failure. So it's going to be about what you want for you. The cool thing about this is that you get to design this. And if you want a little bit of assistance on how to design this, I've created a training called The Blueprint, where you can get clear on the six steps to actually get real results in your life. And it goes through how to create your state, your emotions, your thoughts, your beliefs, your actions to get real results. And so it's not a training on your vision necessarily, but it gives you guidance about how to approach designing your life, how to create the things that you want in your life. So click below, PrestonPugmire.com/blueprint, and you can get access to that for free. So with your day-to-day experience, you get to be clear about what you want your life to look like as you approach this third component, which is your results. Now, what I mean by this is not necessarily like a specific set of results, like I want to make $10,000 this month, or I want to lose 10 pounds, or whatever that might be. Those are more goal-oriented things. When I'm talking about results, I'm talking about the results of your entire life. It's more about like a legacy. Don't freaking go all dramatic about my purpose and my legacy, because then you can end up getting bogged down in not feeling like you're making enough progress. I want you to just think about, what are the results that I would like to have in my life in general? What is it that I am creating? What am I creating in my life? What do I want to create? And when you are clear on your values, the day-to-day experiences that you want to be having, which you're going to be shifting, it's okay, and the results that you are creating in general in your life, think about 10 years down the road. What do I want? What do I not want? Who do I want to be? Who do I not want to be? What type of relationships do I want to have? What type of relationships do I not want to have? What type of things do I want to be experiencing? What type of things do I want to have experienced in the next 10, 20 years? Allow yourself to dream. Because if you don't have a vision for your life, then you're drifting. And nobody is going to be drifting to a destination that they would have gone to in the first place. I remember I was on a hike with my family. We were in the bottom of the Grand Canyon, a beautiful place called Havasupai. It's absolutely brilliant. And we were down there for 3 days, a bunch of my family members, and we were just hiking and looking at these waterfalls and stuff like that. And then we were going out of the Grand Canyon, and we had never come out of there before in this specific location. So we weren't familiar with the terrain. And so we were all walking together, and it was like, 3 or 4 hours of walking, and it was beautiful. But we were tired. We'd already been doing our stuff for a couple days, and we were just walking because we thought we knew where we were going. And it turned out that we missed the turnoff to go up the switchbacks to go up out of the canyon, and we ended up walking several miles past where we were looking to go. And it ended up being a problem because it got late, we didn't have any food, and there was we had seen a bobcat. It was a whole thing. But the main thing that I want you to take away from this is, if you are not intentional about not only your destination, your vision, your GPS, your guiding principles, your compass, then you're just going to be walking. Don't walk through life not being intentional about where you're going, or you're going to miss your destination. You're just walking. You're just drifting. You're not being clear about what you're looking to create, what you're looking to accomplish, and then you're just going to end up drifting. And that's not what I want for you. That's not what I want for me in my life. I've spent years of my life just kind of walking, doing what I thought that I should based on what other people were telling me that I should do, or my old thoughts, my old programming, and blah, blah, blah. I didn't really have a clear vision for where I was going and what I was doing. And when I decided to face my fears, get over my lack of knowledge, just admit that I deserve some assistance, work with coaches and mentors and things like that, and creating my business and designing my life, then I became clear about what my vision was. I got clear about what I wanted to use for my guiding principles, where I was going, and then I designed my life intentionally. That's what this is about. It's about designing your life. Don't drift. Be intentional. Live a next level life. There's a bunch of videos on the channel. I want you to subscribe. I want you to hit the like button. Leave a comment below about what you thought, any questions that you might have, maybe you disagree with me. That's fine. That's cool. Let me know, because I'm on this journey and you're invited. Let's do this. Next level life. Now there's a lot of videos on this channel. I'm doing this as though the videos are all around me. And Bobcat's gonna eat you. No. But